We'll also be selling hair. Our next performer has grown and matured into a beautiful woman and now a mother in front of our eyes. Tonight, she's here to share a song from her latest CD, Calling All Hearts. Here to perform A Better Me, please welcome Miss Keisha Cole.
Make me wanna be a better me.
It's time for me to introduce a woman that has three things that I really wish I had. An incredibly successful cable network, a law degree from Harvard, and she knows what's going on with Derwin and Melanie, you guys. I mean, are they gonna stay together? Are they gonna break up? And what's going on with that damn baby? But I digress. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the chairman and CEO of BET Networks, Miss Deborah Lee.
And Cicely Tyson. And now, please welcome your host, Gabrielle Union. Johnson Rice, and Cicely Tyson. And now, please welcome your host, Gabrielle Union.
Good evening and welcome to BET Honors. Tonight, each of our honorees cite the power of supportive family and education as sparks to their achievements. Lonnie G. Bunch III, your grandfather was the first college-educated man in your family, fostering your love of history and education. Miss Cicely Tyson, your parents moved from Nevis to New York City, ultimately helping you find your dreams. Linda Johnson Rice, you spent your youth under the watchful eye of two of the biggest media moguls of our time, your mother and father. Herbie Hancock, your parents nurtured your talent early on by buying you your very first piano when you were just 7 years old. Iman, you're really hot and I'm kind of nervous. In all seriousness, though, your parents courageously fled one of the worst civil wars in Somalia's history to give you the chance to live your dreams. And finally, well, Jamie Foxx. You know, aren't you glad that your grandmother used a belt? Now, I know some of you in here are time-out parents. And it's your kids I don't like sitting next to in restaurants. But I digress. All of these journeys began with one step. So tonight, as we learn about our honorees and the paths that they've taken, ask yourself, who can you push to take that first step? So let's get started. Our first presenter has been a dream girl and a princess. And tonight, she's here to present an award to a goddess. Please welcome Anika Noni Rose.
Thank you. Iman has been one of the faces of beauty for over 30 years. But what you may not know is that she uses her beauty to help rid the world of its ugly. She shows us that real beauty is about finding ways to turn suffering into splendor and transforming malevolence into magnificence.
Iman, one of the first Africans to flourish in the American world of modeling, and one of today's most pertinent global human rights activists, whose own journey toward a glamorous life began as a refugee in Africa.
I was an ambassador's daughter that was chauffeur-driven to school, and all of a sudden we had a civil war in Somalia, and overnight we became refugees. In those times, what helped me was non-government organizations.
Today, Iman continues to fight for African refugees through the Raise Hope for Congo campaign. Congo has been the site for one of the deadliest conflicts since World War II. 45,000 people die monthly as militias continue to fuel the war with profits from tin, tantalum, and tungsten, otherwise known as conflict minerals.
There has been a systematic violence against women and girls. But what the militias have in their pocket, the mineral resources in that country. And of course, the mineral resources is what they have been able to get their money, and so that they can buy tons and tons of weapons, so keep this conflict going. And unfortunately, we in the Western Hemisphere are part and parcel of that equation, because these minerals that are coming out of Congo is what actually is being used in the electronics, whether it's our mobiles, our music players, our computers. People need to collectively, consciously, with their voice and heart, be against this.
Iman has helped to raise over $160 million with the RED campaign to one day rid Africa of the ever-growing AIDS pandemic. Today, over 6 million people are living with this disease, and in Africa, it continues to cripple families across the continent.
In the West, it has become a manageable disease, AIDS. If you take your medication, you can have a long life. It's not a death sentence anymore. That is what we would like to be able to give it to children and families in Africa who have come down with this disease, because in Africa, it's a death sentence.
What motivates her is the idea of leaving everyone that she meets a bit better and a bit happier and a bit stronger.
You don't have to be famous to help anyone. You don't even have to go very far to be helpful. You can do it right in your own community, in your own backyard.
In tribute to Iman, we are proud to have the woman Time magazine called Africa's premier diva. Please welcome Angelique Kidjo, accompanied by the dancers from the international Broadway hit musical, Fela.
Remember your dreams, how your old is king. So keep on pushing. Whoa! Thank you. This song is dedicated to Iman. We need more Iman, because the continent of Africa have given to the world peace, joy, music, empathy, love, and compassion. Tonight, I want to celebrate everybody tonight here with blessings. So the blessing goes like this. Ashe mama, Africa. Ashe mama, Africa. Let me hear you. Ashe mama, Africa. Come on louder, y'all. Ashe mama, Africa. Before Africa, glow, me when I'm from Bomode, but me the sushi la me wade, me the man na linda pe mi.
How amazing was that? Please welcome the recipient of the 2011 BET Award for Service and one of the first and strongest images of Black beauty to constantly be seen around the world, who has moved me since I was a child, Iman.
I am beyond touched. I'm truly honored tonight, being awarded by noteworthy contribution in philanthropy is the farthest by so far the highest honor that anyone can hope to achieve in their lifetime. As a mother of 2 girls, my primary drive has always been to keep them safe for as long as I can and to show them of all the choices that they have. I want them to know that as women, they can do and be whatever they want to be. I believe every shout begins with a voice. Thank you, BET, for giving a voice to the voiceless in television long before it was in vogue, for this venerable award, and for televising this revolution, or should I say, viralizing it. Thank you very much.
Iman, Allstate is privileged to join BET in celebrating your service and tireless efforts to combat the AIDS crisis among children in Africa. Allstate embraces the responsibility of helping people protect what matters to them in the communities we serve. You have passionately embraced protecting what's important to all of us, our children. Your highly successful modeling career and business empire provide a strong foundation for your devotion to many notable causes. Iman, your inner beauty shines brightly. We sincerely congratulate you.
Coming up, Neo performs, and a special tribute to Herbie Hancock. It's the BET Honors.